Here's Will Lutz ready to get this one started. And off we go in Madden Ultimate Team. This is fielded at the goal line. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get it up to the 29-yard line. The first carry for the former Nittany Lion. This is Saquon Barkley. And he stopped immediately there. Up from his linebacker spot, Deion Jones making the play.
Well, we just saw a great example of what we talked about with his coach prior to the game. He's definitely one of the better linebackers at reading a play and flowing to make the stop before it turns into something big.
The stop for no gain brings up 2nd and 10 from the 20. Off the play fake. Here's Wilson. That one caught by Tyreek Hill. And a nice gain of 21 yards.
Never make the mistake that the slot receivers, especially the little guys like we're watching here, are just quicker than fast. A lot of them combine quickness and speed, and they catch a lot of footballs, as we just saw there.
They go play action here on first down. Almost able to intercept it. That's one he would have liked to have held on to on this first drive. Instead, 2nd down.
Pretty nice coverage there, but a missed opportunity for an interception. Let's face it, a lot of these defenders, they've got it all. Speed, athleticism, hands, a little bit questionable.
Throw left side, taken in by Hill. Broke through some contact, but unable to reach the 40. 8 yards on the completion, but now they face 3rd down. And he's already got 2 catches on the opening drive. They know he's going to be a handful.
And sometimes you game plan for that offensively. You want to make sure that guy touches the ball, and sometimes it just happens naturally. And then you change your game plan. When he has the hot hand.
Well, now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. But this will get out of bounds, so possession will stay the same. And now the Giants will stop play as they take a timeout defensively. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. They'll run with a backup. This is Williams. And he's going to lose yardage here. Back to his own 18. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up 2nd down.
Nice play right there to stop him behind the line, but I want to see how this defense continues to play him here in the first half.
Yeah, we know. You know better than I. He has the ability to take over a game, so what do?
Yeah, I think you have to make sure that you bottle him in at varying levels, because if you crowd everyone to the line of scrimmage, if he breaks through, it's nothing but room to run.
Pressure gets to him, and down he goes. Back at the 4-yard line.
So this is what I'm looking for here about how this drive just started.
Disjointed?
I'll go with that one. I mean, think about it. First down, took a bad loss on a running play. Take the sack on second.
After the sack, they'll come up now 3rd and long.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised to see them run the ball here just to try and get some space.
No run call here. They'll look to throw instead. The catch made by DeAndre Hopkins. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. That one goes for 36 yards. After getting that turnover on the first drive of the game, you'd hate to just stall out the momentum, go 3 and out. They're able to avoid that there.
Yeah, we talk about complementary football all the time, but I think it's a little bit deeper than that. Defense went out, forced a turnover, gave the ball to the offense. It's now the offense's responsibility to pay that off for them to show respect to him. Hey, you guys got the turnover? We appreciate it. They want to continue their drive.
Here's Newton. On target over the middle to Hill. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. A really nice gain of 25 yards. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. On 1st down, Newton. And his throw here's incomplete. Stephon Diggs, his intended receiver. And now it's 2nd down.
All right, that one fell incomplete there, but the best quarterbacks, they'll miss on 40% of their throws, somewhere in that neighborhood, similar to a great hitter in baseball who's going to fail 7 out of 10 times and still have a great year.
And the giant rush gets home as down he goes. Bobby Wagner coming hard on the blitz. He dumps him for a loss of 8. Charles, a little bit of feast or famine on this drive. They moved the ball okay, but they've been sacked twice now.
And they've got to figure out how to plug that leak a little bit, right? Keep them away from the quarterback because when he's not being hit.
Now the ball comes loose, and the Giants have it. It's picked up, and they will take over at the 26-yard line. Well, he did what he's known for. He made the catch, then he turned into a run.
Look at the cash coming in. Come get your man, Slim Book of bugging in. Just see the bag, quit all that jaw jackery. Don't even be that, I don't want none of it. He's mad about it, had enough of it. Whoa, watch what you saying, how that poppin' and shaking. Y'all is a lazy, my posse dipping, I raiding. We act a fool for the paper. Had a dream and I made it. El Camino on Dayton's, bitches guess over bait. Put the bread on me. Bet on my bacon, big and flat in the bacon. I might just roll out today. I might just roll out to Vegas, head back to my old ways. Have a roof all day. Look at me, baby. Look at me, baby. Don't I look like a million? I'm about to clean out the safe. Don't I look like somebody that just be bodying everything? All that talking is great, but I don't be talking. I air it out. All the problems have gotten easy to bury. I'd rather kiss on my. I've been broke way longer than I've been rich, so until it levels out, I'ma take mama to the Marriott and took me so long to get it, gonna spread it out. Let them know all about me when I'm dead and gone. One in the hand, one in the bag, bubbling. One in the hand, one in the bag, bubbling. Look at the cash, bubbling. Look at the cash, bubbling. One in the hand, one in the hand, one in the hand, one in the bag, bubbling. Look at the cash, bubbling. Look at the cash, bubbling. I'ma need all the fries you can give me, all the hot sauce, all the pie you can give me. Better be all or nothing, don't have me in the middle. You better be all you can, yeah. Super fly for the Dumbos. Like a shuffle, hit the cadence on my young. Isaac Hayes, Billy Ocean, about the old with the cane stick. Let my slippers at the function. It's hard to run the Gucci slides. That bet you say you didn't never. I'ma stab no. Jackie Chan, no travel. Can't clean it with a beat. Dripping from the. No, not me. I can never be the one you want to stuff for. Money, that machine. Ferragamo stove. R.I.P. the times that I was broke. Acting like a 9/11 folks. Matt back, liquor clean. Dead president and I'm a local. Cooking up canard. Waiting for the antidote. Running out of time. Patience thinner than a penny hoe.
Rub your empty pockets. I don't do that. You're my prisoner. You do what I tell you.
And hi again, everybody. Alongside my partner, Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And, Charles, when you and I were going through our final run-throughs at breakfast, we kept thinking tonight we're going to get to see a couple of very good passing offenses.
And we're talking about both sides having multiple receivers that can have an impact on this game. It's not just one guy that's going to make all the plays. If you take him away, maybe number 2, number 3, they make the big plays that impact who wins the game.
This will be fielded on the back line of the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line.
get it. Let's get it.
Now a play fake here on first down. Looking left side, and he's got a man. It's Hill. That one goes for 24 yards. And we see the emphasis early here. Get your star receiver involved, able to do it successfully.
Not a bad start to begin with, that's for sure. And to me, this play says our guy is better than your guy's. Because, you know, a player of his stature, he won't just be single covered all game long. It's going to involve multiple people. And right away, they told the other team, guess what? He's just better.
And he's going to take this one down inside the 45. A good run there on first down, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 2.
14, run it.
On second down, Wilson. Under pressure here, and down he goes. Sacked back at about the 43-yard line. J.J. Watt coming hard that time. He's able to run him down for a loss of 12.
Gotta go. Entry. Go. 52. Go. Gotta go.
Third and long, it's Wilson. He finds Beckham complete. A very solid gain of 27.
The goal for any offense versus his own defense, find the holes where guys are available and put the ball on the receiver before any defender can step up and fill it.
They did it well there. Perfectly executed crossing route. A first down carry for Barkley. Might have gotten this one down to the 28, and that's all. Tackle made that time by Anthony Barr.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
Play action. It's Wilson. Forced out to his left. And Hill with it over the middle. And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down. They give him 13 yards there on the play and a fresh set of downs. A first trip to the red zone for the Bears. They've got a 1st and 10 at the 15. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. Dancing to his left. And he just throws this one away. Smart decision here this close to the end zone, and it brings up 2nd down.
Not too many things get to a quarterback of this magnitude, but I think it's safe to say that pressure can get to any quarterback.
He's obviously a great franchise quarterback, but felt the pressure, threw it incomplete. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. They snap it at 1. Now Wilson. Buying time to his left. And he just chucked that one out of bounds, out of everyone's reach. Maybe a wise call not to take a sack in this part of the field. It brings up 3rd down. This drive, which was going so smoothly, all of a sudden it's a little bit of a roadblock here with 2 straight incompletions.
Yeah, apparently this defense has had enough. Apparently they're saying, no more. We're taking a stand right here, right now. But it is 3rd and 10. They've got to get after him one more time.
A loss of a yard, and it brings up 4th.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
So the first points of the night belong to our home team as they're able to take the opening kickoff and at least get 3 points out of it.
Yeah, and that helps the crowd, right? It helps people feel good about why they're there watching this game. They moved the ball well on their opening drive.
So a very short kick here. This will be taken by one of the up men. And he'll take it a yard or so past the 20, call it the 21-yard line. Now the Bears electing to call a timeout defensively. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. On 1st and 10, it's Ryan. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off at about the 31. And he will score. Touchdown, Chicago.
Thicker the pie, thicker the bag. Meet them a bite, now listen to Beamer. I'm Brian O'Connor, I'm driving it fast. They were just hating cause they in the way, and I'm way up and made it. The is mad. Man in them baggins, I'm all in my bag. Well, I ain't holding around. Just a little Merlin, out the cutie. Now I don't give a. Tell me why I would on the rose bar couch in my bag. Bands in my denim. In my denim, she was trying to for a doubt. She don't give a. She was in her bag, Fendi and some lane, asked for a burger, watch in the front. We was on roll like tires. What we gon' that? I'm in my bag like I'm in my bag, Mike. I'm really just running for money. I'm Love Flow Joe chasing the check. I'm really gonna run up the money. I'm Carl Lewis really running the. I'm really just running for money. I'm Love Flow Joe chasing the check.
About what the great coaches of the past always said, the key to any ball game. Can you rush theirs and protect yours? Well, in this case, both of these teams get after the quarterbacks. I'm watching the pass rush.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And it's a short kick taken out beyond the 20. And he'll bring it a few past the 20 to the 23-yard line. Now the Bears electing to call a timeout defensively. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. For the first time with Ricky Williams. And a nice run past the 30-yard line there. A solid run on first down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3.
A nice run here early on. It doesn't take a great play caller to realize you want to establish a guy of his caliber with runs like this early because they will pay dividends as the game progresses.
On 2nd down, Williams. And he'll get this up only to about the 33. 2 yards on the carry there, and it's going to lead him to 3rd down.
I know that speed is the hallmark of today's NFL game, but the key to good rushing defense is still having your linebackers set the edge.
So just play number 3 here on the opening drive, and it's an early 3rd and 1. Now McNabb. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off by Landon Collins. And they will score a pick 6 for a Bears touchdown. Well, it was 3rd down. Defensively, they were just hoping to make a play and get off the field, get their offense on. Instead, they did one better. Pick it off, take it into the end zone.
Well, they did what you said. They got off the field.
They're going to have to come right back on.
They're going to come right back on, but happily, right? They put the ball in the end zone. That's the way you start a game. That's the way you set the tone.
PAT up and good by Rosas. And it's now a 7-0 game. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away. It's a very short kick taken by an up man. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. Out comes this offensive unit as they get set to take over here. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. They begin the drive with Williams. And he's not going anywhere to start the night. They stop him at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down.
That didn't appear to be a run blitz. He just darted in once he saw the run develop. That appeared to be a case of see ball, get ball.
The rush defense stout on 1st down. Here's 2nd and 10 from the 20. They just do get the play off as he'll look to throw. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Von Miller in there to make the sack. He buries him for a loss of 10. Well, it was 2nd long. Now it's 3rd and even longer. They're going in the wrong direction here.
Because they're moving exactly the way they want to, but you're exactly right. Definitely going in the wrong direction for their offensive guys.
And that is incomplete. Defensively, that's Earl Thomas, the all-pro safety, knocking it free. That makes them now 0 for 2 here in the 1st quarter on 3rd down conversions.
And now they'll look to their defense because they need them to step up so they don't fall further behind here in the early going.
Now Edwards to kick as he sends it away. Yeah, Sanders now to return. He had his sights on the end zone, no doubt, but is brought down after a huge return there. And it'll be a short field for the Bears as they take over 1st and 10. They go play action now. Wilson. And he's got Shockey. And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down. Yards down to the 15 and a first
All right, stop.
down.
You can hear me now, bro. Comment if you can hear me.
A first trip to the red zone for the Bears. They've got a 1st and 10 at the 15. Play action. Now Wilson. And he's got it. It's a nice pickup of 12 yards, and it gives him a 1st
I
and
had to fix your settings. They all came together there. In-breaking route. Drove it with excellent pace. Money throw right there to move the sticks.
But you see that defense, though? With Landon Collins, our linebacker, take 6. Eee! Touchdown. No! Hurry up.
Able to get a couple here, but won't get across the plane as they stop him right around the 1.
To me, that's a terrific run on 1st and goal with the 3. They got 2 yards. Hard line right.
And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Bears. Saquon Barkley taking it in from a yard out. And the Bears will extend their lead. And they're able to run it in. It started with a battle in the trenches. They won there, and they got in for 6.
No, get up, get up, get up! Let's go! Let's go! Let's go! You gotta have fun with it, man. You gotta have fun with it. No homo.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. Short boot, take it at the 21. Now this offensive unit ready to see what they can do here.
You was going to say something.
This becomes a pretty important drive, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and a lot of the teams script plays. We know that, right? They have a script to start the ball game, and typically those scripts go between 12 and 24, 25 plays. Down 2 touchdowns early. Probably not very deep into their script. I think that they'll stay with it. I don't think they'll abandon it just yet. And
come on, Peterson. You right there.
3 points, get that 0 off the board. Give them 13 yards on the opening play of the drive.
All right, I'll just bring you in the box again. I ain't having it again. Do it again. Do it again.
Now a 1st down carry. It's Williams. And he'll work this one up to about the 38. The safety, Landon Collins, there to make the tackle.
One thing to keep in mind, partner, especially in the second half, when you've got a running back of this size, of these dimensions.
He rifles one that's intercepted. Adrian Amos with a pick. And he's able to get it back to the 41-yard line. You don't see this often. A quarterback of his caliber, 2 first-half interceptions.
It's absolutely surprising because it happens so rarely. You're searching for what reason, what's going on out there. It's not just maybe the defense is playing well. Is his horoscope off? His biorhythms? What is it?
You went horoscope on us, David.
Well, I was thinking maybe REM sleep was off. I'm trying to come up with
anything, right?
That's a catch.
The drive, but that one incomplete.
And that's one he's got to be happy to have back. There wasn't a hole open in the zone.
You'd have to think on early downs like that 1st down there, need to be a little bit more careful.
Yeah, fortunately for him, got a couple more downs to play with.
They go play action with Wilson. Johnson with a completion over the middle. First catch for him. It's good for a dozen and a 1st down. And defensively, they were in zone coverage there. Do you have to be a little careful? You're losing playing against a good quarterback like he is to not play too much zone.
Tempo. Go 14.
Stop. You need to give Russell Wilson conducted.
Throwing now, Wilson on 1st down. Over the middle, complete. That's Hill. And he's able to get it to the edge of the red zone at the 20-yard line.
I mean, there's going to be slow adjustments out here.
Completion.
In so many ways, throwing the hitch route is actually one of the safer things an offense can do. Get the ball out to the receiver as fast as possible, hope he's got man-to-man coverage, and hope that his athleticism wins on the perimeter.
Off the play fake. Wilson. Flush to his right. And time finally runs out. He can't get rid of the football, and he's taken down. Ryan Shazier leading the surge there. He drops him for a loss of 6.
I could not score the rest of this game in the end. Hold up.
Off play action. Wilson. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Hill. And he gets this down to the 18. Good enough.
Russell Wilson got that throw on the run. Crazy, boy. He better than
8
Vic.
yards on the pickup there, and it moves the sticks. They'll run it now out of the gun. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. It's a 10-yard gain there, and it sets them up now 1st and goal.
Tremendous blocking by the interior of the offensive line. They didn't just gash him there. They blasted a gaping hole for him to gallop through. I think if he comes back to the huddle, he better be giving them a whole lot of credit and thanking
Oh, come on, Shockey. He trash. He trash.
Down, but it winds up incomplete. And that one goes incomplete. They tried something out of the bag of tricks, but it's incomplete and now 2nd down. On 2nd down, here's Wilson. And that is
oh, he made up for it. He made up for it. He made up for it. Okay.
A 7-yard touchdown grab. And the Bears will add on to their lead. And man, Charles, talking about zinging something in there. Those gloves, they help with one-handed catches, the fun stuff. Any padding for a rocket like that?
One would think so, but I'll guarantee you this, after that
Dang, this might go out of bounds
his
on
hands will
him,
hurt later. Not right now in the moment. He's just feeling good about catching it.
Yeah, a little stinger, but a touchdown. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. Now this offense ready to head back out there. And some dangerous territory. You're already down 3 scores. A 3-and-out here, or an inability to put any points up. This one might be over by half.
Yeah, and what you also have to guard against is calling every play for a big shot downfield. You know, thinking you're going to get all these points back on one drive. You're not. And last time I looked, it's still the first half. I'm not saying you have ultimate patience here, but you also don't have to go ahead and force everything either.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive.
He about to run no huddle.
Left side is Brown. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. Successful start to the drive, 17 yards, and moves the sticks. McNabb to throw.
Try it again, boy.
A minute 58 to go in this first half of play. We're back to East Rutherford, but first this timeout. So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. Out of the gun, McNabb. He's going to wind up and air it out. And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. Picked up by Janoris Jenkins. And they're going to set up shop at the 27-yard line.
So that's back-to-back drives where they've thrown an interception. Ordinarily, we look at the offense and say, what's going on with your scheme? Maybe we should look at the defense and just give them
I haven't given up a point
yet. Got them
in 4 games.
Right
and I don't even know. He's blitzing. He's blitzing,
After the interception, here's Wilson. That's caught by his tight end, Shockey. He's got the lane, and there he goes.
Come on, Shockey! Get some wheels, man!
A big play there on the catch and run. 69 yards. A chance to really cap off a big first half here as they come up on 1st and goal.
14.
From the shotgun, Wilson. He dumps it off to Barkley. And he is in. Touchdown, Chicago. Russell Wilson with 2 first-half touchdown passes. And the Bears will extend their lead. Getting your back involved, what's the importance there in the passing game?
Well, oftentimes you can create mismatches because who's going to come? And you get him into space, which is where he likes to operate with the ball in his hands.
Shit.
Oftentimes makes people miss, gets that run after the catch, and off he goes.
And in the end zone.
And that drives coaches insane, doesn't it? When they see that happen, it just doesn't feel right, does it? Plus, you're giving up yardage.
Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10.
Come on, let's go. White 90. White 90.
Press.
From the gun, here's McNabb. Out to the left here to Reed. brought down right at the 45-yard line. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up second down.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. Picked off by the Pro Bowler, Marcus Peters. And they will score a pick-6 for a Bears touchdown.
That pick-6 extending this lead even further. Boy, it's been a while since I've seen a team struggle this badly in the first half.
I think all they want to do is get to the locker room, try and regroup, and come out to start the third quarter. But things don't improve fast then. I think the backups get a lot of play in the second half.
Rosas to add the extra point. Rosas good with the extra point. And the route is on here in this first half. So they throw the pick-6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. So a very short kick here. This will be taken by one of the up men. And he's going to be out of bounds. Here's the run back. We'll leave him shy of the 20-yard line. So out now comes the offense back onto the field. And what do you think goes on here in this situation? If you got the football, you're trailing, you're back in your own territory with just a little time. Do you try something?
You're thinking about jump-starting your team, right? You just mentioned it. They're down. They're trying to get back into the game. But you got to figure if something goes wrong, you may have put yourself in a spot where you may not be able to come back in the second half. Managing risk, this is a big decision here.
And it pops free. The collision there jarred the ball loose and brings up second down.
I hate to sound really negative, but at this point, an incomplete pass, almost a moral victory that it's not picked off.
Well, you may hate to sound negative, but that was negative.
It was very negative, I know. But all these first-half interceptions, it's been tough to watch.
Yeah, couldn't find a silver lining in this one. Much more like lead.
McNabb, they'll buy some time right. And that'll be incomplete.
Come on.
We do
Pass
have
interference.
a flag down, however. Let's see what that's about.
Pass
A little too
interference.
aggressive defensively, and the flag comes out.
And no one trying to cover is going to like a call going against them, but you have to like the effort there. Went for the interception, just unable to get it, and the flag did come out.
On 1st and 10, McNabb. Over the middle, he's got Tim Brown. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or two shy of the 40. To give him 17 yards that time as that'll move the chains.
Yo.
On 1st down, it's McNabb. And now here's another interception. Picked off at the 30. And his guys have got it back at the...
I ain't folding under pressure, I ain't switching for no. I ain't talking to no cop and I ain't telling on my bros. Ain't no but don't push me.
Yo, stop. I'm just gonna let you know I ain't allowed to point yet, bro. Look at that. 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0.
I ain't eating sloppy Joe. Looking to the mirror, flexing now it in his glow. Bust off like a welcome to the rodeo. Shorty wanted me cousin wearing gold. I came up and made it happen. I was by the stove. Big inside this cases once. Do me dirty, I'ma find you lay out on the flow. 19 with a I got rich by myself. Rather do this alone. I wasn't asking for no help. They keep asking how I'm winning with the card that I was dealt. Boy, I work hard for the seat and I ain't buckling my belt. Call my brother on the phone. He said, broski, you a star. I said, brother, hold it down. Soon we'll all be living large. And it's crazy how last year was on my garage. Now I'm in a good position for this life, can't sabotage. I ain't folding under pressure, I ain't switching for no. I ain't talking to no cop and I ain't telling on my bro. pros. Ain't no but don't push me, fingers itching on that. Plotting on my come up, gotta watch stay at my nose. Long nights I just to hit the studio. Now I'm eating steak and shrimp. I ain't eating sloppy Joe. Looking to the mirror, flexing now it in his glow. Bust off like a welcome to the rodeo. I got tattoos on my face, I use that as motivation. I can never get a job, so for my dream I'm dedicated. For a second, lost myself, I was too busy getting.
Alongside my partner, Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gunn. Happy to be with you. And CD, as we get this thing going, give the folks
one more game after this.
Their eye on.
The running game for both
Yo,
teams.
stop. I'm putting up all zeros for you, homie. Your points per game going to be like 2. Let's get it.
Physical,
all zeros.
Who wins up front, who runs the ball the best and controls the clock, they will come out the victor.
When these two teams met in 2015, 101 points were scored. The Giants and Saints are underway. This fielded at the 2. And look at this. Right away, a loose football. And this is picked up by the Saints. And his guys
Dion.
At the 25-yard line.
Wow, Dion.
And careless with a football there on the kick return.
And one thing I love about going to practices is trying to get around coaches and hear their catchphrases and what they really emphasize. We haven't been to a single one yet this year where a guy fielding a kick, you don't hear, tuck it away, tuck it away, tuck it away. And this time, they turned it over.
Ball security eluded him. And now the Giants will stop play as they take a timeout defensively. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
I'm lagging.
The first carry for the Hall of Famer, Barry Sanders. And he'll lose yardage here, going down back at the 28. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's second down.
Stop. I know you see all this speed on the field, bro. I know you want to run this defense.
On 2nd and 13. Breeze to throw on 2nd down.
Boy,
incomplete.
Boy, let's go, Pat P. I know you want to run this defense. Stop. Don't tell me it don't look intriguing.
Playmakers on defense too. I think we just saw an example of one, didn't we? Not force that incompletion.
Yeah, he's a great corner. They got a couple of them on that side of the football.
Don't do it.
Don't
do it. No, come on.
It's awesome. And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. A first opportunity upcoming in the red zone for the Saints. This is 1st and goal from about the 8. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. They'll say no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd and goal. Nothing on 1st down, so the ball remains at the 8-yard line, 2nd and goal. Here's Breeze. Escaping the pressure right. He's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Lawrence Taylor in there to drop him, and it'll be a loss of about 8.
2nd goal, last thing you need to do is get pushed backwards to take a sack. But he couldn't find anywhere to go with the football. Had to eat it and ended up on the ground.
Breeze now on 3rd and goal. And he's going to drop this off to his fullback. And he'll get it here to the 10-yard line. They wind up with 6 on the hook up there, but it's not enough. 4th and goal.
And the big guy catches the ball out of the backfield, and oftentimes it's quite a surprise to the guys playing defense because not ordinarily thought as a pass catcher, it often works when they decide to dial it up.
And Boswell's kick is good.
Oh, Madden gave you 3 points. Let's go, buddy.
Initial drive of the night ends in 3 points. Maybe not exactly what this home crowd wanted, but they'll take the early lead.
They will take it. You're exactly right. Everybody wants a touchdown. But in this case, good opening drive, put points on the board, and a lot of coaches do believe the first team to score in the game, statistically, often ends up the winner.
They go play action here on first down. That one caught by Tyreek Hill. And he'll get it up near the 35, right at the 34 here. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion. Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch. Good for 8 yards. Wilson. On target over the middle to Hill. At 5 yards on the play there as the drive will continue. 2 plays, 2 catches. You have a feeling they're going to look for him early and often, and that's to be expected. You got a player of his caliber, why not?
And I think it's also a message from them to the defense that you're not going to dictate to us what we're going to do with one of our better players, because so often you hear about defenses saying we'll take away.
And the Saints pressure gets him. Brought down for a sack. Aaron Donald in there to make the sack. He buries him for a loss of 10. And the job becomes twice as difficult now after the sack. It's 2nd and 20. Now Wilson. Oh, the pressure too great, and he goes down once more. Aaron Donald in there to drop him for his 2nd sack now here tonight. Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after 1st and 2nd down went backwards. It's 3rd and very long. Throwing is Wilson. Being chased out left. Now he's going to throw deep back up. He's got a man complete. Give him 35 yards there on the 3rd down conversion.
On any given pass play, you never know exactly where your exit points are going to be. On this play, he was flushed to his left, still on the run, able to accurately throw the football for a nice 1st down.
Now a play fake here on 1st down. And bringing it in right side here, Beckham. That goes for a gain of 31. How about the start throwing the football? 4 for 4 on this.
Thinking about a guy throwing it all over the yard, not necessarily accurately. In this case, though, he's honing in on his targets, and he's delivering.
Yeah, the opening script, however, they drew it up. And he will take it on in for a giant touchdown. Saquon Barkley, a 12-yard touchdown run. And the Giants are going to take up.
Oh, my God. Okay, he made it.
Extra point was hooking, but he does make it through. And that makes it a 7-3 lead. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. It's a very short kick, taken by an up man. And he'll make it across the 20, as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. And now the Saints get set to trot out there. And they had 3 points last time, but they didn't want 3 points because they were well within range of scoring a touchdown. We'll see if they can do better now.
I'm with you on that one. Let's just go ahead and be frank about the whole thing. The only one happy about the 3-point
kicker.
Exactly.
Looking for Garcon, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 23. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon. It's the Giants.
Somebody call for the queen.
I never anybody, but I got something to do with that. I got the streets on my back, carry it like I'm moving the. I told him to 100, like he trying to move it up. It was like 11 in the morning, skipping school, that's a truancy about it. I made me some rest in the morning, I had me up by the morning, I had me me some breaks by the morning. I had a six by the morning. I got on a meat, no pneumonia. The rats keep me up on the podium. I had a in my shoulder. You got a picture. You got this picture me. Pacific ice on my ocean. Ready for war like I'm Russian. Ladies should never the luggage. My diamonds they tussling. My neck and my belly. They call it for me and they. You want me like me and I look. Yeah, her Rex on her. Yeah, B-Rex better calm down. Yeah, if you go around, come around. Yeah, whole squad. Yeah, squad goes on me. Yeah, make some orange gel on my toes. Yeah, Farrakhan glass for the chosen. Yeah, you can go and get mad. Jumping in the bed with two dot team and who's you? My shawty pulling up with a real bad. You too. Dripping my swag. Do my tag on. I got it in the bag now. Getting all type of cash. I'm a general true. I never did anybody, but I got something to do with that. I got the streets on my back. Carry it like I'm moving the. I told him the hunter, like he trying to move it up. It was like 11 in the morning. Skipping school, that's a truancy about it. Make me sleep rest in the morning.
Come on, Madden. It shouldn't take 45 seconds to find a game, bro. Yeah, bro. On the G. They try to cheat. They try to cheat. They really tried to cheat, bro. Oh, God.
Control. 2, 3.
He said, young kid.
I never did anybody, but I got something to do with that. I got the streets on my back. Carry it like I'm moving the. I told him the hunter, like he trying to move it up. It was like 11 in the morning. Skipping school, that's a truancy about it. I made me some rest in the morning.
Shout out my boy. Drake saw me tonight, man. Shout out my boy, man.
I had a six by the morning. I got on a meat, no pneumonia.
He said young kids. On a G, they about to give me young kid, bro. Then Skimbo gonna play the second half. Stop, look at this, bro. This is the easiest Super Bowl I ever played in my life.
Special teams. Field position is always a big determiner in a ball game.
Yo, stop, bro. Stop, bro. Madden just gave you 5,000 training. I had to earn mine. I had to earn my 5,000 training. You are lucky, bro. Oh, my God. I had to earn my 5,000 training. Get out of here.
So they will accept the penalty and move forward.
He said, wow.
Now the Bears electing to call a timeout defensively. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Wentz now on first down. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Deion Sanders. And the return comes to a halt right at the 44-yard line.
Brandon, when we sat with the offensive coordinator and the head coach and talked about how they wanted to begin this game offensively, they talked about their script, didn't they?
Yo, stop. Get that new Odell, bro. I want another Super Bowl. If you give Russell Wilson conductor and Odell, the new Odell, boy, I win another Super Bowl right now.
Off the play fake. Here's Wilson.
Yo, get me a new quarterback, stop. Get me a new quarterback.
That'll bring up second down.
I know our vantage point might be a little bit better way up here, but that looked like an ill-advised throw to me. I didn't see anything open, and this play just didn't look right from the beginning.
It did not. I thought he might get outside and just chuck it away. Dangerous pass, incomplete. Flushed out right.
Yeah.
Trying to get it to Beckham, and it's intercepted.
Wow.
Picked up by Ron Woodson, and the return stops at the 39-yard line.
I think that interception happened for two reasons. Quarterback gets
outside
the pocket and panics a little bit, and receiver doesn't make sure he's absolutely in an open spot. So there's a guy lurking, took the ball from him.
Yeah, so don't wave your arms, right, as a receiver if you're not wide open.
Got to know that you're open, otherwise just don't do it.
He'll get about 3 as he's brought down right around the 42.
No, he is not.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, this big defensive lineman will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
3 yards on the pickup. That's
in the
going to set up
box.
an interesting third and about 4 to go.
Partner, we know today's NFL is really built around the guy throwing the football. But these short runs, they still pay dividends because they can take their toll on a defense and they can add up as the game goes along. You control the clock, you control the ball, and that way you often control the game.
Pick that!
Is incomplete. Oh, Patrick Peterson, the shutdown corner, was there on the coverage.
It's always a battle. Who's going to win on first down, the offense or the defense? Let's face it, if you've got the ball, 4 yards or more on first down is what you're aiming for. They tried to throw for it there. Nice effort to knock Dalvin away and bring up second down.
To throw is Wentz. Drops it off to Ajayi. And he'll get it down on the play to the 37. They'll give him 8 on the play, and that'll lead here to a third down.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They've become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
Wentz to throw for it on 4th. Man open, it's Moss complete. And he will have the first down, but he winds up paying for it pretty good. Well, they deemed it 4-down territory, and they got 4 yards to pick up the first. Now Wentz. And he will find his man on the outside. The Patriot passing game is rolling. They've got another first down.
One of the advantages of zone defense, as I remember it, is being able to see the play develop in front of you. One of the disadvantages, when they find those levels where they can hit you with it. Sometimes behind the corner and in front of the safety, it makes it tough to defend.
Steps away to his left.
Shut up, stop.
Oh, you saw that
Shut
one
up.
coming. It's intercepted.
Come on, I'm fucking it.
Across his body. Picked up by Janoris Jenkins. And they get the football, but not much on the return here as he stopped at the 7-yard line. Onto the field now come the Bears. That opening drive ended with the INT. It didn't lead to points, but still not the way they were hoping to begin the game.
But how about going and telling your defense, thank you, a huge thank you. You said it didn't lead to points, stalled off that drive. Now they've got a chance to redeem themselves. Maybe
yo, stop. Madden is cheating, bro. Stop, don't, bro. Stop. Madden is cheating.
One of the toughest things about
my
defensive
goodness.
back is pattern reading, trying to figure out what they're doing. And on that one, they had the fly, just sending the guy downfield with the in route accompanying it, what people call a dagger route, trying to hit the guy underneath after the clear out. In this case, though, they're not able to get it done.
Yeah, they said forget the underneath route. They went for the guy on the fly, but as you said, incomplete.
Oh, it's a new update for Madden? What they fixed? They fixed the nickel G?
So the previous play, a big help, as now they'll have it 1st and 10 up at the 20. Play action. It's Wilson. And he goes down. It's a
Come
Patriots
on,
sack.
man.
Khalil Mack in there to drop him, and it'll be a loss of about 8.
And plays like that really hurt play calling. They had a really nice gain on the previous play, but gave about half the yardage back on the sack. Excellent pressure up front. Nowhere to go with the football.
Why is he diving? Yo, Madden is cheating, bro. Oh, my goodness. Madden is cheating.
There's simply no sense in wasting a great catch like that on a short gain. Get downfield like you just did there and use it up that way.
No dink and dunk. And now before this first down play, we're going to get a timeout here. And that's their second charge timeout here in this first quarter. They're down to 1 remaining. Throwing now, Wilson on first down. He's got the hook up to Odell Beckham. 17 more yards on that one as they keep the drive rolling. They'll throw on first down with Wilson. Got his man, and it's caught for a Chicago touchdown. Jeremy Shackey, 23 yards for the touchdown. And the Bears have taken the early lead.
Oh, your kicker trash.
An inauspicious start here kicking-wise as this one stays a 6-0 game.
Yo.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. So a very short kick here. This will be taken by one of the up men. So the Patriots coming out now. And it's been a miserable start for them offensively. Obviously, 2 drives, 2 interceptions.
And this is where you have to know your quarterback and know how you actually have to reach him. Do you do it with a little bit of humor? Maybe you break the ice a little bit like, hey, didn't we practice in that colored jersey all week? Not the one that you're throwing it to? Or maybe...
And here's another interception, the 3rd of this first quarter. Melvin Ingram. And he will score. Touchdown, Chicago.
Not Ingram.
So that's now 3 first-half interceptions, and that last one even costlier.
Not Ingram.
6 points, so as a quarterback, how do you regain your focus?
Well, QB 101 says you never show them that you're sweating. Still act like you're the guy, that you've thrown 6 touchdown passes, not 3 interceptions. But he's human. He's got to face up to his teammates. He's got to own up to that. See if he can brace up. And also,
why are they giving him these animations with a fullback?
It's going to be a tough one for him.
Now the Patriots offense, they work their way back out onto the field. Now Wentz to try again after the pick 6. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. Defensively, that's Earl Thomas, the all-pro safety, knocking it free.
So I guess that answers the question whether or not they want him throwing it again right away after throwing the pick 6 on the previous drive.
Yeah, not something conservative or underneath. Pretty big shot right there.
Get him right back in the saddle and said, go ahead.
And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. Picked off by Janoris Jenkins.
This ain't no gold pack.
Put the time on my back, I'm a horseman. One more year, I'ma make it a
Yeah, that's that Super Bowl, baby. All right, stop. I'm about to get off your account, bro.